arms up over the head, look up. And then as you exhale, coming through flat back to a forward fold. As you inhale, you're going to come to a flat back. Your hands come up your thigh, up your shins, and then exhale to fold again. And then inhale through flat back to rise up. Arms down by your side. So that's a half sun salutation. So we're going to do that again. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale to fold. Inhale, half lift. Flatten your back. Exhale, fold. Inhale through flat back to rise. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Let's go one more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up to stand, arms over the head. Exhale, arms by your sides. Good. Inhale, arms will lift, clasping all fingers but the index fingers. And as you exhale, coming into a lateral bend. Good. Slowly through center, coming to second side. I want you to really root down through the feet, squeeze your legs, squeeze your buns, and just at your own pace, continuing your lateral bends. Oh, yeah. Good. Back through center. Release your hands, clasping all 10 fingers behind you. Straighten through the elbows. Reach back as your chest lifts up. Start to bend your knees, and through that extended spine, start to come down, down, down till your belly rests on your thighs. Totally relax your head and neck. Lift your arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Take a few deep breaths as you squeeze through the back body, open through the front of the shoulders and the chest. Beautiful. Now let the arms just fall down to the floor. Flop. Clasping onto opposite elbows. Shake your head. Yes. And then rock from side to side. Good. Walk out into a high plank. Hold your high plank. Hands directly under shoulders. Feet about hip distance apart. Hold, hold, steady. Good. Bring your right foot to the outside of your right pinky. Hold here. Keep the back knee up, driving that back heel away from the body. Good. Back to high plank. Left foot comes to left pinky. Hold here. Good. Switch. Switch. Good. Plank, and then drop to your knees, coming into a tabletop position. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We'll come into a bird dog. Opposite arm and leg extend. Inhale. Exhale, bring the knee and elbow to touch underneath you as you exhale. Inhale to extend and reach. Exhale, bringing it together. Continue, inhale. Pressing the opposite palm down. No air, no space between the palm and the mat. Last one on the side. Good, go ahead and switch. Inhale, extend. Exhale to contract. One more time. Beautiful. Both hands are coming down to the floor. On an inhale, the right arm lifts up. Look up to the side. Exhale to thread the needle. Don't drop your shoulder. Keep the left elbow straight. Just reach as far as you can underneath you. Inhale, open and extend. Exhale to twist and reach. Continue. Inhale. And exhale. Shoulder blade comes Towards the spine as you reach up, and away from the spine as you twist. Good. Switching sides. Left arm, inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach through. Continue. One more time. Beautiful. All right, coming into downward facing dog. Heels off the floor, slight bend in the knee. Hold here, breathing. Nice flat back. Head hangs so that you're looking through your ankles. Just a few more breaths. Good. Glide forward to high plank. Drop the left knee. And then we'll come into a side plank. Right arm up. Good. Option to lift the top leg. Toe down, heel up. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Squeeze the glutes, right? So tuck your tail. Long, low back. Good, and come back to down dog. Nice, second side, glide forward, drop your right knee. Rotate onto the outside of that right knee, opening up to the side, reaching up with the left hand. Option to lift that top knee or top leg, toe down, heel up, tuck the tail, straighten out the top leg, make sure it's engaged for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to downward facing dog. Walk your hands to your feet. Forward fold. Roll it up nice and slow. All right, nice work. Let's get into the circuit here. Can I bring this up just a little bit so you can see my face? All right, so we're going to have 2 exercises. We're going to be targeting the chest. Everything in this is going to be 40 seconds for 4 rounds, okay? 4 is the number of the day. So we've got push up to down dog. That's why we're kind of doing a few down dogs to warm up. So the push up to down dog, we come down and then press back. So if you would like to do that from the knees, that's totally fine. It's a great option. I'll probably drop to my knees because 40 seconds is a long time. Now for your weight training portion, we're going to do a chest fly. So you'll need medium to light dumbbells to a narrow press. So let me show you what that looks like. We're going to open up into a fly, a little too close to the wall, and then watch, guys, the narrow press. Your weights will come together, and then you're going to drop the elbows down by your sides and press up. So it's an open to a fly, weights together, drop, and drive. Okay, so that's the combination for the 40 seconds. All righty, so come on down. Let's start with the push-ups to down dog in 5, 4, 3, 2, and begin. So pace yourselves. No need to rush. No need to lock the knees out in your down dog. You can bend the knees a little. Heels can stay off of the floor. Halfway there. Ten seconds. Pressing evenly through the palms, please, not just through the outside of the wrist. And done. Super job. All right. About 15 seconds to get to our next station. Grab those free weights, soup cans, whatever you got. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and begin. Fly, narrow press. Keep it going. Now, if you do have a band, oops, my band is not in this room. You can bring the band behind you, grab on this way, and then pull in, right? So that's a way to work the chest with the band. You've got about 10 seconds remaining. 3, 2, and 1. Sweet. All right. Let's turn it over. 15 seconds to get to your down dog push-ups. In 5, 4, 3, 2, round 2. Let's go. Now these would also work elevated. If you wanted to have your hands on a bench, that's totally fine. We're about halfway through. Here, team. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Grab those free weights. Transitioning. In 5, 4, 3, 2, hit it. Now keep the mind on the muscle here. Think about on the way down in your fly, really stretching, opening, lengthening the chest muscles. And then as you come in, squeezing, contracting, shortening those muscles. You've got about 10 seconds on the clock, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. All right, we're at the halfway point of our first circuit. 10 seconds till we begin. Push up to down dog, our new favorite combination in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Now during that push-up, whether you're on your knees or toes, squeeze your glutes and squeeze your core. You're more than halfway through here, guys. About 15 seconds remaining. Spread the fingers wide. Get your thumbs away from your index finger. And done. Good. Turn it right over. Cherie, I just remembered I did not respond to your question about timers. Oh my God. Wow. We're going to talk about it though. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Yep, don't rush it here, everybody. I need you to focus on the pecs. Unfortunately for us ladies, pec activation is hard, right? We're very shoulder dominant, very arm dominant. We want to focus on the pectorals. Forget about the arms, forget about the shoulders. Mind on the muscle here, 10 seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Beautiful. We're headed into fourth and final round. 15 seconds till we get here. Nice, high. Cool, we got a good group. About 10 seconds. Good, set it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. knees and just go a little lower, right? Don't stay on the toes if it means that your shoulders start shrugging, your back starts swinging. Always maintain the integrity of the spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, done with those. My braid is slowly coming completely unbraided. All right, we got 10 seconds to finish up this superset. All right, begin. Now in the narrow press, this is mainly a front shoulder tricep exercise, okay? So think about those triceps in the back of your arms, especially at the top of the narrow press as you bend and straighten the elbow. Really reach and straighten with the elbow. It's going to help you feel that contraction through the tricep. It's not probably going to be super intense, but it's there. In 3, and 2, and 1. Heck yes. Awesome. So next, we've got a fun move, and we will be remaining down on the mat. I'm just going to put my hair up. So we'll need light weights. So I would say like 5 to 8 at the most would be perfectly fine. Oh, there's some random bobby pin in my hair. Oh no, now I lost it. Oh, nope, I got it. So we're going to be in a bird dog, and we're going to do a single arm fly from the bird dog. If you have a band, this will work for you as well. So let me show you what it's going to look like. So there are a lot of really fun variations to this. So from just from the bottom, you have your weight in this hand. It's not in line with your other hand. It's slightly lower, okay? Now with a soft elbow, we're going to come up to the side. This is a single arm reverse fly. Now you want a little more. Okay, so if you do, you're going to extend the opposite leg. This is going to bring some major core engagement. So that's option number 2. Option number 3 is to lift the knees 2 inches off of the floor. You got to keep the knees even though, if you're looking down and you're all crooked, don't do that. Just go back to this one or back to knees down, okay? Number 2 is a double press from a kneeling position. So the kneeling position, we're not like, no. Tuck the tail, squeeze the glutes, and we're going to be pressing from here. Okay, so again, we are going to do, in this case, we're going to drop it down a little bit to 30 seconds of everything, but we will be going for 4 rounds, okay? So set up your bird dog. If you have a band, you're just going to anchor the band with this hand and then pull with this hand, okay? Perfectly fine. Get ready in 3, 2, and 1. So, option number 1, staying in the bird dog. Option number 2, or the tabletop. Option number 2 is to add the opposite arm. Option number 3 is to tuck the toes, lifting the knees a few inches off of the floor. Oh my God, that's so hard. You only have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, that's mean. All right, set it up. 3, 2, 1. Option 1. Option 2. And option 3. Oh God. 15 seconds, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that is just plain mean. All right. 30 seconds of overhead pressing from your half kneel. I need a tuck to the tail. We're not loosey-goosey through the legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now if you don't have any free weights, if you had a plate, you could press a plate over your head. If you have your bands, you can hook the band under the knees and then use it to pull over the head. So you decide. Again, we're going to have a few more rounds. If it's a little confusing this round, you're not totally sure what's best for you, you will smooth it out over the next few rounds. No worries. 3, 2, and 1. Ay caramba. All right, coming back to your tabletop position. I'm not going to show all the options this time. You just decide what you like best, what's the most challenging and productive to you. In 3, 2, 1. Now with the fly, it's easy to kind of jerk, right, and get this momentum. I really want you to focus on your tempo and make sure that you're not bouncing off the top of the move, right? Everything is controlled. Brace, brace through the belly. 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Whew. Second side in 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go. Yeah, I'm using about a 5-pounder, and this feels quite, it's definitely challenging. So with the reverse fly, you really don't need a lot of weight at all. If none of your weights are working for you, you can just go without weight and just do the motion. It's still going to be challenging. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Super. Sweaty. It looks like I checked my weather. It doesn't look like that snow is in the forecast anymore. Fingers crossed. 3, 2, overhead press, squeeze the legs. Yeah, I'm keeping my 5s. Well, as most of you know, it's the only dumbbells I have. But these are hard. 10 seconds remaining. Keep squeezing the legs. Brace through the belly. 3, 2, and 1. Here's our halfway point. All right. Make your way back to your tabletop position. I'm going to try to do the toes tuck knee hover one this time. Let's see if I make it. In 3, 2, 1. All right, I made it 10 seconds. That's good enough. Woo, this 5-pounder feels like 100 pounds. Almost there, just a few seconds, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, my goodness. All right, I'm going to try to do 10 seconds again on this side. We'll see how it goes. 3, 2, and begin. Holy shoulders. Suck that air in, everybody. Oxygenate those muscles. Less than 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. Towel off a little bit. Whew. All right, we got 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go! that tabletop position. Finishing up our one-sided reverse flies in 3, 2, let's go. Now, if the fly becomes like impossible, just feels really too hard, just turn it into a row. Okay, so very similar muscle groups that we're working. It's just a little bit easier, especially on the rear delt. So if you feel like just totally smoked in your shoulders, turn it into a row. It's a great exercise. No problem. 3, 2, and 1. Quick switch and begin. Now make sure that that supporting palm is pressed down. No space, no light, no air between your fingers or any place in your palm. 15 seconds, everybody. Turn it into a row as needed. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. For heaven's sake, let's finish up this circuit. Ready? In 3, 2, 30 seconds only. Let's go. Keep squeezing the legs, everybody, squeeze them. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, here's a big break. We'll take about 90 seconds to let the arms have a little recovery. And I'll show you what's next. Let me grab my band. Hold tight. All right, so we have 4 different exercises in this final circuit. So let me show you, while you guys are still getting some recovery time so you can go into this set really fresh. We're going to be doing everything for 30 seconds, which is going to feel like a long time by the end. And we're only going to go through this 3 times, not 4. So let me show you. The cobras are coming up first. So we're going to be in this prone position, pointing the toes. So again, not loosey-goosey through the legs. I want you to squeeze your inner thighs together, heels together, and tuck your tail so your pubis bone is pressing into your mat. And then the other thing is keep your elbows narrow. So your fingertips are right below the height of your shoulders. You're squeezing your back, hugging your elbows in, and then you're going to straighten your arms and lift up into cobra. You're going to press the floor away so your shoulders aren't hanging out in your ears. Press the floor away, okay? And then elbows hug in all the way back down. So it's a press, peel yourself off the floor, and come back down. Now if you're feeling it a lot in your low back, tuck your tail a little bit. So your hips might come off the floor, that's fine. Squeeze your ass really hard, that'll help to protect the low back. If you're totally loose through your butt, you're gonna feel a lot, you might feel tension in the lumbar, okay? So that's the cobras. Side plank or side lying external rotation. So if you have a band, you're going to hold in one side, you're gonna be here, and you're gonna open up just like this. So my band's a little too tight for this, so I'm going to use my light dumbbell. So with a soup can or dumbbell, my arm is at 90 degrees. I'm going to open, keeping my elbow on my hip, and bring it back. We can bring it all the way down, get that nice full range of motion. Okay, so it'll be here. Now the option, if you want it, you don't have to do it, is to come up into a modified side plank. It's just going to be hard, obviously, you're working the opposite side. Reverse planking is next. So you have a few options here. You can be in a reverse plank in this position, squeezing the glutes, pressing the floor away, or you can stretch the legs out and be here. Or if none of that is going to work for you, just put your hands back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift your chest, keep your elbows straight, and that's fine too, okay? Final exercise is pec dex. So with a light weight, we'll be back in that half kneeling position, open, close, open, close. So let's start with the cobras. You've had plenty of break. You should be freshy fresh and ready to go. So I didn't mention, but an option for the full cobra is just the baby cobra. So if you can't press yourself up, that's okay. Just lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and lower down. But don't strain your neck here, guys. It's not about this, okay? Just allow your neck to kind of naturally go with the rest of the spine. Prepare for those cobras in 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze the legs together. Slowly come back down. So this is one where we're really going to take our time. Elbows squeeze in towards the spine. If you need a little break, just hang out at the bottom. It's fine. You should really start to feel your triceps and lats underneath your armpits. As you really drive the floor away, shoulders away from the ears at the top. Do not look up at the ceiling, just look up in front of you. Last one. Good work. All right, lying on your side. Weight or band or soup can. Knock that knee on the top hip and let's begin external rotation. So your whole body's nice and still. Watch the wrist. Make sure the wrist is staying nice and straight. Halfway there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, all right, that's a slow burn. Feels good. Okay, and 3, 2, and 1. Now this exercise is a superb exercise for keeping the shoulders safe from injury. A lot of time the external rotator muscles are really weak and the delts get really, really strong, and that imbalance will cause injury because there's a lot of force in the muscle, but not a lot of stability. And when force and stability get out of whack, out of balance, that causes injury. 10 seconds here. Watch the wrist, especially if you're on your left side. A lot of times the left side, that wrist will be a little floppier. 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness, what a sensation. All right, let's come down onto our back. And we'll be into a reverse tabletop or reverse plank. I'm going to do a tabletop just because. Get ready in 3 and 2 and lift. So really push the floor away. Again, we don't want to be collapsed in the shoulders, guys. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and then press through the feet, lift the hips. Woo! Now if you need to drop to your butt, just drop down. It's not a big deal. We've got about 15 seconds remaining. Press evenly through your palms, fingers down, pads of the fingers down, everything pressed. Getting the most contact that you can. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Cool. Final exercise is our pec dex. So we'll come back into that half kneeling position. Light weight, please. 90 degrees. And begin. Elbows come in, out. Keep the elbows high, like they're going to touch in front of your nose, okay? 90 degrees in the arms. Straight through the wrists. Brace through the legs. Slight tuck of the pelvis. 10 seconds, everybody. Lead with the elbows. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Okay. Second round, second of 3 rounds. Coming up, let's go down to the cobras. Now you can play around a little with your hand positioning. Oftentimes people are too far forward. So really at the top of your cobra, there should be a straight line from the shoulder down to the wrist. Get ready in 3, 2, and go. Now squeeze those elbows in. That's what I want you to focus on. Look out in front, not up at the ceiling. Now re-engage the legs. Lower down with control. Press evenly through the palms. 10 seconds, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, nice job. All right, just rolling right onto your side. We've got our side plank, or side line. I'm not going to do the plank. If anybody wants to, bless your heart. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Now with this exercise, it's also really common to have a side that feels a lot stronger. Like my right side, this honestly isn't like that challenging, but my left side, whoo, really feels it. I mean, I'm definitely getting a burn now, but not nearly as much as my left side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Super, all right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, go. So another important thing here is to keep the head neutral. Like I tend to do this. You shouldn't do that. Don't be like me. Try to keep the neck, you know, it's a part of the spine. We always want that spinal integrity. Nice straight wrists. 10 seconds, everybody. Oh, it's getting heavy. Yeah, don't muscle through this one. If you need to take a break, just take a break. It's not a big deal. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Coming into reverse plank or tabletop. And begin. Now really focus on opening the chest. That's what I want your focus to be. Do not collapse, okay? Open. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. You're about halfway there. Keep lifting as high as you can. Squeeze the glutes. Lift the hips higher. Drive through the feet. Squeeze the legs. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Woo! All right. Pec decks. I love the pec deck because it's really hard and it does not take heavy weight to feel challenged. Get those up at 90 degrees and begin. In, out, squeeze the chest, squeeze the back, chest, back. Don't let those elbows dip. 8 seconds, team, 8 seconds. You got it, no problem. Keep pushing, squeeze the legs. 3, 2, and 1. Nice, cool. All right. Third round, final round. We're gonna make it, everybody. Cobras, coming on down to the chest. Now squeeze those legs together. Spread the fingers wide, press the palms down, elbows squeeze in. 3, 2, and 1, lift. elbows squeezing in tight to the body. 10 seconds remaining. And done. Nice. All right. Coming right onto your side. Setting up for that external shoulder rotation. And begin. Halfway there. Watch the wrist. You can always just drop weight and just go with body weight if it feels too much. 3, 2, 1. All right. Turn right over. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go. Come on, lefty. Oh, 15 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Man, that fiber gets heavy. All right, everybody. Reverse plank. We're finishing up all these exercises. All right, I guess I'll do the full plank this time. Do whatever feels best for you in 3, 2, lift off. Oh my goodness, I already regret this decision. Just keep driving the floor away through your palms, right? Don't start to sink. Lift, squeeze your legs, squeeze the shoulder blades. Engage the whole back of the body in order to open through the front of the body. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. All right. We have one more exercise left, and then we're going to do some nice stretching. All right, set up that pec deck and begin. Keep those elbows high, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, so we are going to come into what is somewhat of a stretch for the low back, but also a core exercise. So I'm just going to adjust this a little bit so you can see me. All right, hopefully my lap thing doesn't fall over. I think that should be okay. So if you have a block, a yoga block, please use it. If you have a roller will also work perfectly fine. I'll only be able to go in one direction because I'm a little too close to the wall, but just for demo, I'll just show you the one direction. So your palms are out by your sides, palms down. You're going to squeeze the block between the meaty part of your thighs, not your knees, but in your thighs, okay? You're going to roll until your outer thigh touches the floor, and then bracing through the core, using your core, you're going to squeeze, coming back to center, and then switch sides, okay? So that is your exercise. We're going to do that for 30 seconds, okay? So it's a great hip, low back mobility thing, but it's also great for the core. Are you ready? And begin. If you don't have anything to put between the knees, it's fine. You can still do the exercise. It's just helpful to have that feedback and that squeezing of the block It just helps to keep everything nice and tight, but it's not required. Keep your head down, please. Try not to press too hard through the arms. Keep 90 degrees in the hips and the knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. We're going to take a 10-second break. That's it. And then we're going to go back. 5, 4, 3, 2. Round 2. Go. Nice and smooth and in control. You shouldn't really be able to do like a lot of deep breathing. You might be holding your breath through some of this, and that's okay. Just don't hold your breath the whole time. But as those knees have to come through center, suck that air in, brace the core, create pressure in the abdominals with that diaphragmatic bracing, especially through the low abs. In 3, 2, and 1. Good. Quick break. Take a second. This is your last exercise coming up. All right, put that block back between. 30 seconds. Begin. Squeeze that block, everybody! 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. All right, slowly coming into a seated position. All right, bring that shoulder across. Drop it out of your ear. And then your ear can come to that shoulder. Nice and gentle. Really super work today. I will figure out my Zoom stuff so that we can have music again, because I think that was fun. And to be honest, so the timer that I use, Jen doesn't like my timer. Mine is called Intervals. That's the name of it. Intervals Pro. And then you can ask her what she uses. I had it downloaded for a while. It's hard, like some of them, in order to get multiple timers, you have to upgrade, but my Intervals Pro is free, and for most of my purposes, it works fine. The only time it's hard is if like today, it's like 40 seconds for 3, and then 30 seconds. Mine doesn't save multiple timers, it's got one timer, and if you want to program a bunch, you have to pay for it. But for me, before I started teaching so much like this, it was perfectly fine for my purposes. So yeah, timer or Intervals Pro is what I'd recommend. But I'm sure there's so many good ones. I mean, I downloaded this one like 6 years ago or something. I'm sure there's so many good ones out there now. Good. Up and over into the triceps. Press your head against your forearm. Keep your chin up. Good, switching sides, nice and easy. Press your head in, don't let your head drop. So this is our last class for this week, but come to Yin Yoga on Sunday night at 4 o'clock. It is lovely. I know it's hard. Some people are like, oh, it's not for me. I don't like sitting around. But really, those are the people that need it the most, the people that are really, really restless. And the great thing is you don't have to stay for the whole class. You can just stay for 30 minutes and then just sign off. It's not a big deal. Clasp your hands in front, interlace the fingers, chin to chest, reach forward, opening through the upper back. So that's really one of the great things about online classes like this is you can just dabble, come to a class, take 15, 20 minutes, and then just go. It's just, and I just think that's so great, because I think that that does inhibit some people with, good, release, shake it out. I think that does, like, inhibit some people face-to-face classes, because they feel like, you know, once they're in the room, it's like they're trapped in the room. You know what I mean? So it's kind of nice to have that option to just, if you're like, I'm good, I'm done, I got everything I wanted to out of this, and you can just go, and you're not gonna disturb anybody. So it's kind of a silver lining. All right, everyone, thanks so much for coming.